Hey guys, I'm here today with a video response, and this is for Amador. He is doing a 1300 Subbie challenge on his channel, and his challenge is really fun. He wants to do like an altered project based on like literature, like books that were turned into movies. And what's really funny is before he ever posted the challenge, he had mentioned in a video that he was going to be doing it and called me out. It was hilarious. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard when I saw that video. You know, like people like me who love Twilight, and of course, you know, Twilight was a books, I should say, that were turned into movies. So of course I was like waiting for this challenge to come along, and he just posted it recently, so make sure you guys check it out. It's really fun. So what I did was I created an altered book box. So this is my box, and as you can see, it's semi-Twilight themed. As you guys know, am Team Edward, and Amador is Team Emmett, so I wanted to do something that had them together because I didn't want to do just Emmett. I know that's his favorite, but like, if I work on a Twilight project, it has to have Edward somewhere on there because I love him. So I went and found this picture, and this is actually from a photo shoot that they had did, like, I think when the first Twilight came out. So I decided to use that, and it was funny because they're like their normal self, like, you know, not as the characters, and they're wearing those plastic like vampire teeth they sell like at Halloween. So I just thought it was funny, so I went with that, and I got this box. It's just a paper mache book box, and it came from Michael's, and I want to say it was like $5 or something. So I got that. And then I decided to finally use my engraver paper that's from Prima. And sorry for my hands, I've been working on projects and I'm just like covered in gesso and stuff. But so the first thing I did was lay down the paper, and of course a lot of it got covered up, as you can see. So this is the one that kind of had the maps and the script on it. So I put that down, and first I had to distress the edges. I finally got one of those little Tim Holtz distressing tools. Like the other day I finally found one at Hobby Lobby. So I distressed the edges. I put a piece on the front and on the back. And then the next thing I did was I got a piece of burlap that Marla sent me. And I've never had any before, so I really wanted to use it on this project because like the paper has a lot of browns in it, and the burlap matched really well. So really the first thing I did was like right here there's a strip, and I originally just cut a strip and glued it down, and then I added this brown trim right here that's from Hobby Lobby over the top of it, and I was just going to work with it like that. But then once I had the front done, I didn't like the side, because I was going to leave it how it showed like the book part, like it looked like a book, but I don't know, I just didn't like it. I had inked it up and everything, and I just didn't like it. So I decided to cut some more of the burlap, put it over the side, and then on this side add another piece of that Hobby Lobby trim. So I like that a lot better. And then I started adding flowers, and this little flower right here I got from Marla. And these flowers, these two right here, are from Craft Supplies 1, and then these petals, like here and here, were from my stash, and I just made these flowers out of them. And then right here too. Then this little spray piece right here is also from Craft Supplies 1, and then I added some more little flowers up here, and then over here I made another flower with some petals from my stash, added a flat back pearl as the center, added this little black butterfly, and then I used this Prima bling here, and I used another piece of it up here, and that's from Becky, I believe. And of course, as you can tell, I gessoed the heck out of this thing because, I don't know, I really like the distressed look that the gesso does to stuff, and Although the color scheme, everything matched, I just kind of wanted to rough it up a little bit, I guess you can say. I didn't want it to be so like perfect looking, like all nice and clean. So I just gessoed the heck out of it, and I really like the way that it came out. So with this, I had cut another piece of the burlap in a square to fit the picture to make it like a border, and then just took some of the strings out to, you know, give it that frayed look. I actually popped this up on some foam, but you can't really tell. And then with the picture, I used the Tim Holtz Distress tool again around the whole thing, and just put a bunch of gesso just to distress it some more. So that's how that came out. And then on the side, since there was so much kind of going on the top, I wanted to do just simple around the side. So I just painted the whole thing, and I used this apple barrel color paint, and this is the sandstone. And I painted the whole box before I ever started doing anything to it. And I wanted, like I said, a simple look because like the front kind of had a lot going on. But I ended up not really, I thought it was a little bit too plain. So I decided to try the technique for texture that when you add the sand to the paint and just go over the middle section. So kind of just give it, you know, a little bit different look to it. And I really liked the way that it came out. And really all I did was I got this sand right here, and this is from Michael's, and it's a really like fine grit sand, and I really like that. And this was, I want to say it was like under $3, and this is like a whole pound and a half, and I just barely used any, and it, you know, did all that I needed it to do. And all I did was put some of my paint in a plastic cup, and then just added some, like a little bit of sand, kind of mix it around, and just added enough till it got like my desired texture that I wanted, or thickness I should say. So once that was it, I just painted it on and let it dry, which I think it's almost all the way dry now. But I really like the way that it came out, and it gives it just like the right like look, and I really like that. So Amador, this is what I made for you and for your challenge. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the inside. The inside looks like this. I added another picture that I found, and this is as they are Edward and Emmett, not just Rob and Kellen, like on the front. So I kind of did the same thing. I added flowers and some bling and gessoed it all up, and then I also put a piece of paper on the inside. So just a little, I didn't want to put too much because in case he wanted to use this to like to store stuff in, I didn't want it to get all messed up. So I just went simple with it. So that's that. So yeah, that's the box that I did. And then I also made a tag just so I can write a little note to him on there when I send this box to him. And I made it to match the box. So this is my tag. As you can see, I used the same picture that's on the front of the box. I just trimmed it down some and pretty much did the exact same thing that I did to the box. The same with the trim and the gesso and the flowers. And when I had went back to do the paint and the sand technique, I just added a little bit onto my tag in different spots, like there and up here, just to kind of get it, you know, to match together or whatever. So I basically did all the same thing. I put these just pieces of trim at the top and gessoed those as well. Added this little key right here. It's from Craft Supplies 1 that I had got in my DT package. And I just used one of the Prima tags, the Prima doll tags. And so this is the front of the tag, and so I used it as the back because I was going to add my own paper, and I just used some more of the engraver paper. So I'm just going to write, you know, a note to Amador on here and send it to him. So yeah, that's what I made. So like I said, Amador, I hope you like these goodies. I hope you like my idea of putting, you know, my Edward with your Emmett. I thought it was kind of a clever idea, but anyways, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys like it, and I thank you for watching. Bye, guys.